All right, and welcome, Rooster. So, Rooster, the divine message coming through for you is. So, I actually want to start off. Wow. This was at the bottom of the deck. I was going to start off by saying, Rooster, listen, like, this year is going to be very prosperous for you. There's going to be a lot of bright. This being at the bottom of the deck, I was literally about to start off by saying to you guys, like, this year is going to be super, super big for you guys. I'm actually going to leave the sun card out because this year, and you should check to see if you have any fire placements, but like fire elements in like the sidereal or tropical, Sag, Leo, Aries. But anyways, the point is that this year is going to be great for you, but I'm hearing overall, be careful what you wish for, because there is something you've been divinely looking for, like fame, fortune, money. Like, I'm hearing a lot of financial freedom, but I'm hearing that with the financial freedom, the desire to be known, right? Like, in order to have financial freedom for whatever it is that you do in your career, it's like you need recognition. So that's what I'm hearing, like recognition is coming to you. The rooster is a very elegant creature. You know, it doesn't have that depiction in, like, you wouldn't think of it like that, like I guess in like American or Western depiction of a rooster. But as far as the Chinese zodiac is concerned, rooster is a very, very, very elegant, very, very put together creature, right? So this creature under the sun, I apologize, under the Chinese zodiac of tiger this year, the tiger, the black tiger, this is bringing you guys like a transformation, like of turning from rooster to phoenix. It's like you're like, people are recognizing the rooster as this beautiful phoenix. And it's like all of a sudden in Western civilization over here in the American city you live in, you're now being seen as this like revered animal. You're no longer just a simple mundane farm animal, you know what I mean, who just wakes people up in the morning. Which I also want to point out that with this energy of rooster is known over here to like wake up, be the top of the morning, so on and so forth. But in Chinese zodiac, in this Chinese zodiac depiction of rooster is not an ambitious creature. They're not that hardworking. I'm saying that with the utmost respect, right? They're elegant, they're chic, they're put together, but they're kind of lazy. So this energy coming through is like, you're going to be more ambitious. You're going to have more goals, and you're going to be very set on those goals. And this year is going to bring you protection. This year is going to bring you like, not only protection, it's bringing you power. This year is bringing you power, a sense of inner power that is making you feel as if you can do whatever you want in this world, which is amazing because you're going to reap so many financial benefits because of this. Like, you're going to get the recognition that you desire and the financial freedom that you desire. However, I'm saying be careful what you wish for, because if your intentions are just to have financial freedom, but you don't have intentions set as to like what you're going to do once you get that freedom, what I'm hearing, it's kind of like, once you get recognition, once you get all this money, it's like you're almost going to wish you were poor again, because it's like you don't want you just don't want the responsibility that comes with it. Like I said, rooster is kind of lazy. So it's like you're realizing that you're going to realize maybe a little bit too late that everything you manifested is going to take time. It's going to take work to sustain it. So you're going to be left with the decision by the end of the year where it's like, do I even want to continue doing all this? Damn, my heater just turned off when I said that. Rooster. You see, it just turned off. It said, I'm out. I'm out. Don't put yourself in a position to burn out. Don't put yourself in a position that it's like an ultimatum. It says, I gotta go. I'm hearing like this red flag, you know, this child holding this red flag. Be very conscious of red flags in yourself. in yourself. Like, people always talk about red flags in others, but be mindful of your negative thoughts. Be conscious of your thoughts that are telling you can't, you don't have the energy, you need more time, or you don't want this anymore. Just be conscious of any nagging or self-depreciating thoughts, because those thoughts are going to be the thoughts that drive you to quit. So that's what I'm hearing is, one, don't start unless you really want it. And once you've started, don't quit unless you really don't want it. Because once you quit, I'm telling you, especially with this 2022 energy, if you quit in 2022, you're not going to get another opportunity. Not like this one. It's going to take years for you to be able to work back up the confidence and work back up the energy. And not only that, it's going to take years for the planetary alignment to happen, like to give you this assistance. Right now you have divine assistance. You should really take advantage of that. Let's pull into this first energy card here. Yeah. Strength, heaven, masculinity, authority, father. First and foremost, I'm hearing that you could have a passed away loved one, father or authority figure. This energy came through with another zodiac as well, but what I'm hearing 100% is that you're gonna have a more divine connection with you're going to have a better connection with faith. It's like you're feeling inspired, and you're feeling more in control of your life. You're feeling like the co-creator of your life, because you're finally understanding that, like, God is real, or like some type of higher power is real, especially with this sun up here, the sun coming down, and the sun reflects truth. The sun is all about shining light on truth. It's like, ooh, I'm hearing for you, Rooster. I'm hearing that the more you create, because I'm hearing that you're a creative person. This is a creative endeavor, or it could be intellectual, but it needs a sense of creativity, tenacity, Rooster, what I'm hearing is you're gonna oh my God, I want to say this, but I don't want to say this. Rooster, I'm just going to say, I really don't care. You're going to see God. God is going to come to you. God or ghost, you're a ghost of your of an ancestor. I'm telling you, you're about to go through your Kundalini Awakening. A lot of this is going to only resonate with a with a small portion, but some of you are about to go through a Kundalini Awakening, where all of a sudden the base of your spine begins to unravel. This is going to be intense for you, because Kundalini Awakenings, although they're fun at some points, they're actually very intense. And my camera didn't randomly go off. I guess I ran out of memory, which is so confusing since I literally cleared out my memory in order to get these readings done. So I don't know if that's relevant. It stopped at literally around 12 minutes. I don't know if the number 12 is significant to you, significant to your spirit guides, or anything like that. But yeah, it's like, that was crazy. I don't know if that is in itself the divine confirmation that you needed. Like some divine, like if they came through to me and turned my shit off as a way to show you, like, God is real. Oh my, yo. My heater just turned back on. Guys. Yeah. So you guys are going to have to get this ghetto webcam-esque situation happening here for the rest of the recording. And I'll do my best to hold up the cards or whatever. I'm at a loss for words. I'm not going to lie. That things happen while I'm recording, but your reading feels very much the energy I'm feeling energetically right now, like energetically how I'm feeling is like, I feel very overwhelmed, but I feel like proud. I don't know how to explain this, but what I'm feeling is basically like, it's like what I'm hearing is Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. And this is the energy you're very much going to be feeling. It's like you're going to be feeling all, like, when your Kundalini awakening occurs, it's like you're gonna get a rush of downloads, and it gets very overwhelming when it happens. And then after it happens, it's like sometimes you don't even know which direction to go, because it's like you get so many downloads that it's pretty much like you don't even know where to start. So that's the energy I'm feeling, is that like you're going to have contact with your spirit guides. Your Kundalini awakening is going to begin to occur, and it's going to overwhelm you. You're not going to know which direction to go in. The thing I want to tell you is to just please remain faithful. Be patient, because it's not a quick process. It's going to take time. You're going to reap the rewards that you desire. It's not even about you receiving the rewards, because that part it feels as if that part is coming inevitably, and you're not even worried about that. It's just that in the process, you're going to be spending some nights crying. You're going to be spending some nights like wishing you had done some things different, like confused as to why it took so long. Like, why did it take me so long to see the truth? Like, how? And you're going to be realizing how many people you've hurt in the process, how many people have hurt you, how many people. It's like when a Kundalini awakening happens, it's like literally we start to get mad at ourselves, because we're like, how, like, yeah, now I'm awakened, but like, why the fuck was I asleep for so long? Like, why was I sleeping for so long? Like, what the fuck? So that's the energy that's coming through. Let's pull into this next card. Oh, wow. Yeah. Perseverance, taking care of essentials, restraint, leave well enough alone, moderation, and right timing. This is look at, she's a pregnant woman. This is all about patience. It is all about patience. Like it's saying, the right timing. Don't rush the downloads that you get. Please take your time, be gentle with yourself, because honestly, this is not a time where it's like you can just come in and rush it all, do it all. Even what I'm hearing is you're not supposed to do it all so soon. Rooster, you're somebody who's receiving messages. You're someone who's receiving messages that are actually seeds for like well into the future. It's like you're somebody who's like supposed to have like a 10-year plan. That's what I'm hearing. Is like, this isn't about a 1-year plan or a 1-year. Like, you need to sit down and really think about a 10-year plan. And you don't have to be like a financial advisor and make like all these plans and like on these investments and stuff. No, what I'm hearing, I don't know why I heard the need to say that very clearly. Like, this is more about like just an ideal, just a visualization, especially with this blue coming through. Your third eye chakra is about to open up. That's what happens with the Kundalini awakening. So what they're asking you to do is just journal, write down what it is that you're seeing. And when the time is right, come back to that journal, open it up, and then you start to execute. That's 100%, Rooster. 100%. 100%. Let's pull into some of this energy with the couples and those things of that nature. What we were doing is couples, singles, and money. So with the couples, or I apologize, I did singles, couples, money for you guys. So with the singles, it's a short journey and movement to or near water. That's funny because you know there's water on this card. Yeah, with the Two of Wands, but this is also representing fire energy. So this is interesting because it's like I'm hearing like the balancing of fire and water, balancing out the passion and the emotions, short journey, movement, or to or near water. For singles, what I'm hearing is that, especially with this Kundalini awakening happening, you're going to be balanced out by another counterpart. You're going to like have, even if it's multiple lovers, I'm hearing for some reason, it's like for the singles, like you're going to meet lovers or date people throughout this year, which I actually advise against. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. If you're going through a Kundalini awakening and you're single, now's the time to stay single. I'm just saying that honestly. I'm just saying it honestly. But you will meet people because that's what this card is talking about. So the people you meet during your Kundalini awakening are most likely soulmates. They're most likely like karmic ties. There's most likely people who are going to teach you more lessons. Especially with this two energy coming through. It's like these are people who are about to teach you about your Kundalini awakening. you're going to come across lovers who have knowledge about this stuff. I want you to take people for what they are and leave, like, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I love telling people that about relationships. I'm sorry. I know it sounds asshole-ish. It kind of does, or apathetic, but it is what it is. Some people are just meant for a season. They're just meant to teach you a lesson. So if you go into situations just ready to receive a lesson and not like right timing, leave well enough alone. Like, date people, get the messages that they're giving you, and leave them alone. Like, don't get codependent on the people who are coming into your life and thinking that these are about to be forever situations, because what's happening for singles is God is trying to reflect to you your spirit guides, the higher realms. They're trying to reflect to you the messages they're getting to you through people. Some people are really stubborn, right? So it's like for singles, it's like I'm hearing that it's like God is literally going to send you people that is like going to give you these messages verbally. It's like you'll be seeing signs for stuff, and then you're going to randomly talk to somebody who wants your attention, and they're going to literally give you advice that is similar to, you know, something you've already divinely known. Like, just divine confirmation. It's going to be a lot of divine confirmation. I'm hearing singles to be very careful, because you are fertile right now. Like, with all this energy, this creative energy, this pregnancy, the sun, literally all of these things are like, they're all signs of pregnancy and fertility. So I will say that if you're somebody who doesn't want to have a child right now or in this year, to be very careful about seeds that you're laying, that people are laying seeds in you, or you're laying seeds in other people. Not take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I don't know what gender you are. Now, for people who it's impossible to have children, what I'm hearing is like an adoption of some sort, or a taking on of some sort, taking on a responsibility of a niece or a nephew or some sort, another child of some sort, finding out, you know, your brother or sister has like a child or needs help with childcare or something like that, like a sibling needs help with childcare, or even becoming a teacher for some reason. I'm hearing like, you know, getting a job with children. This year is going to be very much wrapped around children. There's so much child energy, fertility energy. So I also want to point out that child is not necessarily always a physical child. This could be a metaphorical child with this creative energy coming through, because the creative it plants a seed. So it's like you could birth a new idea, birth something that is similar to childlike energy, because it's like, you know, we birth a child. Like, our creations are our births. These are our children. They become our children. Like, I look at all my books that I've written as like my children. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, metaphorically speaking, that is what they are, a child. So yeah, I thought that was very relevant. This journey to or from near water. What I'm hearing is that, like, for some of you, it's like summertime with this sun coming through. It's like the beach is going to be your best friend this year. The beach is going to be your best friend, especially with this coming through. This is a lot of Mama Yemaya energy. Mama Yemaya is the Orisha who is the ruler of the ocean. Mama Yemaya is literally the Orisha who literally takes care of all of the children. She takes care of Mama Oshun's children. So I'm hearing an energy for the divine feminine energy that you're going to end up taking care of children. Whether your children, other people's children, I don't know. Even somebody who manages other people's children. So it's like Rooster energy. You could be a manager. You can manage artists. You can manage something. If you're not necessarily the creative yourself, you could be in this energies. Or what I'm hearing too is for you, Rooster, is that you're gonna come across somebody who's a manager. You're gonna come across somebody who's like this Mama Yemaya energy. I'm hearing a balance. As above, so below. With the Kundalini Awakening, you're going to hear a lot about that. But you're somebody who's receiving divine guidance from the higher power, which is God, divine masculine energy coming from above. But then more importantly, you're going to also be receiving energy from like the goddesses, which is Mother Earth. You know what I mean? It's like this Mother Earth energy, as above, so below. You're going to be receiving divine messages from above and from below, and these messages will match. There will be a divine coordination, a divine correlation. I'm not sure which word I'm trying to use here, but it will be all connected. Like, there's not going to be, like, the messages aren't going to be divided in any way, shape, or form. Like, you're going to be receiving earthly messages, like, and you're going to be receiving messages from up above. That will make sense to you very shortly. I was going to explain it to you, but I'm actually not, because if you're somebody going through this Kundalini Awakening, very, very shortly, you're going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. For couples, it's the Four of Wands. Happy home, possible country setting. Once again, I'm going to come back to this beach energy, travel. I'm hearing a vacation for couples. I'm hearing that basically it's like you're ready for some like divine connection. It's like there was some energy in the relationship that was missing. Four of Wands talks about not familiarity, I apologize. Four of Wands talks about an understanding. So what I'm hearing is that there has been a misunderstanding in the love life, in the connection, and that misunderstanding is now wrapping up. That misunderstanding is now coming to a halt. In the 2022, it's like I said, though, this is about right timing, and I'm glad I put the couples over here and the singles over here, because I was doing it completely opposite for all the others. But Four of Wands over this waiting card is like, there's a patience, there's a compassion that was missing in the relationship. Four is all about stability, trustworthiness. So there was a trust that was missing in the relationship. All of these things are going to be restored through quality time. So what I'm hearing is, because especially with this marriage coming through, I'm hearing like a marriage proposal, taking things more seriously, being more committed, even though I'm saying that this is a committed relationship. You're somebody who's been in a relationship for 4 or more years, right? And it's like now it's taken it to the next level of marriage, the first child, if not the first child, another child, ready for it to have another child. I'm hearing it's like, this is now the time to buy a home or upgrade our home, upgrade our car. But in that process, it's going to take some quality time. It's going to force you guys to have to spend some one-on-one time together. If you guys already have children, it's like you guys are spending time without the children and kind of like falling in love again, kind of getting to know each other again, kind of getting to like feel each other's energy out again, that kind of energy. So with that being said, it's like the home is becoming a happier place. Right now, what I'm sensing is the home is someplace like with the rooster, like we said, up at the top of the morning, they're the last down at night. So with the rooster energy, it's like that's what it is with you. It's like you're up top of the morning, down at last at night. This is like, but it's not hard working. You're not involved in like the family activities. Like, you're there and you're present. You're the first one up, but it's like you're not present spiritually, mentally. And now you're going to be more present, right? You're going to be much more present. You're going to be showing up mentally, emotionally. Taking care of essentials and perseverance is very important, because like I said before, and when I started this all, as I said, please don't give up. And this is even in regard to the relationship. There's going to be times where you feel like giving up. I'm hearing April is going to be very important, because this reading, and I think these readings are very important because, as you heard in the quick intro, 2022 did not start in January. That's the Gregorian calendar. That's what they want us to believe. That's settlers' time. That's colonizers' time. We don't work off colonizers' time. We work off indigenous time and natural time, the natural order of the world. And with the natural order of the world, it's like before, in January, February, you could have been feeling extremely, even in March, you could be feeling extremely underappreciated, extremely not, like, you just don't feel seen in your home. Come April, when the top of the astrological year starts, just after the Lunar New Year starts on February 1st, like right around February 1st, leading up till April, you're going to start to feel the desire to be seen more, which is why the sun is coming through, right? So you're going to make your presence more known, especially with you going through this Kundalini Awakening, especially with you asking to be seen more, asking to be used as a tool for God's purpose, for a higher purpose. This is going to make you become more present in the home life, and that's going to really settle in around April. This waiting, moderation. I'm hearing Easter is a very big time for you. There's something wrapped around Easter, God, something you're going to figure out about religion or whatever. There's some type of belief system that's going to come to you around Easter that is going to help you choose a religion, stay dedicated and have faith in said religion. Yeah, I'm sensing that very strongly. Let's look at your money. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This is crazy because 10 of Cups is about a happy home too. Party, celebration, happiness, good things happening. You see the children. This is crazy. Mad children. It literally says good things. And 10 is money. 10 is like divine money. I'm hearing that whatever you asked for, you probably asked for it in like October of 2021 for some reason. October of 2021 was a relevant month for you for some reason. Like there was something that happened in October that was like, it changed your life. Like, there's a specific day in October that's meaningful for you. I'm hearing October and November for some, maybe even December, but not really. It's just there's something that happened at the end of the year during like the Mercury retrograde or during the eclipse season. All these things could be relevant. Yeah, eclipse season, Mercury retrograde in Libra that happened between September and October, the month October, Halloween. Things are going to resonate differently with each person, but yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I feel divinely called to... Yeah, I see K and L. K, L, and J. When I... Let's do one more time. I don't know if any of those letters are relevant. G, H... Let's see. I'm just going to show you guys where that just landed. G, T, S, H... I don't know. Check that out. And then the number 2 coming through on the die. Which is funny because, what did we say? 2 of Wands. High Priestess energy. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that, I don't know why I felt divinely called to do that, but with this High Priestess energy coming through, what I'm hearing is that this is something like... I'm hearing that there's somebody in your midst who is like a High Priestess energy, somebody who actually knows a lot about religion, spirituality. It's like you almost want to show them this video, or like there's something about this video that's in concern to this High Priestess energy. And basically what's coming off is like, this person has probably been telling you that you're like, you need a change. And what I'm sensing is with this money, for some reason, I'm sensing that this is important because there's a collaboration that needs to occur. This High Priestess energy is coming through as energy that you need for, like when I said you're somebody who might get a manager. If you're not the manager energy, yeah, this Mama Yemaya energy coming through is basically like a sister, a mother, a female friend, or somebody who identifies as divine feminine energy. Somebody who has divine feminine energy, has High Priestess energy. Their intuition is good. They're very spiritual. They might actually even read cards or have been a spiritual advisor to you of some sort or whatever. And what this is coming through is basically like, you need their help, especially because it's like these children over here, and then the adults. It's like, I'm sensing siblings. So what I'm going to say is that maybe it's a metaphorical sibling or like an actual sibling, somebody who feels like a sibling. But this is like that kind of energy. Somebody who has a friend who's such a great friend that they feel like they were your sibling growing up. But with this 10 of Cups energy, it's like good things are going to happen. There's part of your celebration occurring. And this person is going to very much help you get your ducks in a row, so to speak, for this celebration, for this to happen. 2131, right when I said that. 2131. Magician. I'm telling you, that's magician, because the creative is represented by the magician and tarot, and then High Priestess is 2, so it's 1 2 2 1 3 1. That's funny too, because what did I say about the 12? The 12 energy is coming through very strong here, Rooster. So I would look into your numerology, your numerological profile, or maybe the birthday of a loved one, the birthday of a past loved one. Maybe that's what the October is coming through with. But be very mindful of all of those things. Overall, actually, what I'm going to do for you, Rooster, is I feel divinely called to pull one last message. I'm going to pull one last message from the Flowers of the Night Oracle, only because we're getting all this Orisha energy, and those are my cards that I feel mostly and those are my cards that are connected to the Orishas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull a message from the Orishas and see exactly what it is they want you to take from all this, and then we're going to close it off there. All right, so the card that came through is Clarity, which is so... I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. It's the sea moonflower. Sea, as in like the S-E-A, the sea, the ocean, Mama Yamaya. So let's see what Mama Yamaya wants you to know. So on this card is the sea moonflower, and it only blossoms at night. I said did I say that you're somebody who's staying up late at night? I don't know if I said that or if I thought it. It is found throughout the world with the exception of Europe. Oh my God, I love this, because where's most of the colonizers from? Europe. So it's everywhere but where the colonizers are. And didn't I say we are indigenous over here? The death's head hawk moth. Oh, that's this animal. Wow, you see it has like a skull on it? I never noticed that. Has a wingspan of 9 and 13 centimeters. Usually I only read the inches because we're in America and I don't like fuck centimeters. But that's important because that 9 and 13 are very important. 9 and 13 both represent completion and death. And features a pattern on its thorax which resembles a skull. They are found in the Mediterranean through the Middle East, Africa, southern Great Britain, India, Saudi Arabia, and western Eurasia. They emit a loud squeak when irritated and flash their colored abdomen in defense. This feels like your energy now. This feels like what you've been going through the world as, like defensive, this skull on your back, very just, you're holding on to a lot of death. Not understanding death. A lack of understanding of death. And that's what's coming to you in 2022. You're going to finally be able to accept death and accept, like this year is gonna be a lot about learning for you. You're gonna learn something in regard to death. Okay, so let's see. It says here, new ideas, clarity, and things you wish to manifest are becoming a reality. Education and learning to enable you to progress a position you are seeking are indicated, as well as your ability to share skills and knowledge. Courage may be displayed in some way and enable a shift in self-esteem, which is very needed. Someone, perhaps you, will come up with an idea in the face of adversity and bravely put it forth with favorable results. Opportunities can be found in places where mental aptitude is required. I'm going to say that again. Opportunities can be found in places where mental aptitude is required. My biggest topic that I talk about in my YouTube channel and my writing is the fact that critical thinking is the key to spiritual enlightenment. People think emotional intelligence is about feeling, and it's not. It is about critical thinking, a combination of logic and faith. So I just needed to say that because I'm going to say this sentence one more time. Opportunities can be found in places where mental aptitude is required. You need mental aptitude to become spiritually enlightened. So there are opportunities in the spiritual realm for you. And these opportunities will bring you financial abundance, but you need to employ critical thinking. This is saying that you must learn more, read more, possibly get an education in philosophy, religion, I don't know, a certificate, a mentor like I'm talking about, you having Mama Yemaya, this Mama Yemaya energy of mentoring you, but you need to become a student. A victory is sure to happen soon if it has not already, and there is a chance it will come suddenly before you anticipate it. What did I say? I said you're going to get visited. You're not even, a Kundalini Awakening doesn't happen like, just like, you're not going to be aware. It's just going to happen. Overall, think first before you leap. Make sure you understand fully what is required of you and all the implications. It may be time to reevaluate your plans or way of thinking. What did I say in the beginning of this reading? I started this reading off by saying that you must be careful what you wish for. I'm going to read this sentence again. I don't care. Overall, think first before you leap. Make sure you understand fully what is required of you and all the implications. It may be time to reevaluate your plans or your way of thinking. The affirmation you should be using throughout the year is, I will think clearly before I act. I'm going to add on to that affirmation for you guys. I don't care that it doesn't say that. I will think clearly before I act or speak. Act or speak. Keywords are clarity, education, mental strength, intellect, triumph, and comprehension. Comprehension. Yeah. Mama Yamaya wants you to do your critical thinking. It's so funny because is this card not blue? Is this not blue? See? You here with this this misunderstanding of death and what and when and how to put your defenses up. Being overly defensive and overly closed off to the world. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and close it off here. I hope this reaches you in good health and high spirits, Rooster. I really wish you the best of luck on your Kundalini Awakening. I'm signing off.